Well, to shed more light on the Egyptian-Finland Business Forum 2026, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone Dr. Monica William. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me today.
It's our pleasure. Doctor, how did you see the importance of Egypt hosting the Finland-Egyptian Business Forum 2026 that kicked off today in Cairo?
Of course, it's very important, and it's come at the strategic significant moments that reflect, of course, on the Egypt external economic partnership, particularly toward Northern Europe. Beyond its complex diplomatic dimensions, the forum signals a shift toward a structured economic engagement grounded in measurable trade flows and sectoral commentaries and institutional framework. So, on the first of all and first important side in this regard, the Egyptian experts says the basket remains constrained in low to medium value added goods. So, it's very important to notably textile, carpets, plastics, and chemicals, agriculture products. So, however, the most striking data which point is Egypt's dominance in fresh crop exports, where it captured around 50% of Finland import market in 2025. So it's very important and reflects both supply chain efficiency and the seasonal advantage which position, of course, Egypt as critical agriculture food partner for a high-income North market, such as, of course, Finland.
Yes.
On the other side, Egyptian imports from Finland are heavily towards capital expensive and industrial inputs, particularly paper and wood and electronic equipment. The figure of, I guess it's 290 million in wood imports alone, which scores that Finland's role as a supplier of essential industrial raw materials for Egypt. So it's very important to the Egyptian construction and manufacturing sector. So the trade pattern highlights a classic north-south economic dynamic in nowadays or in this regard. On the other side, of course, there is a trade agreement as multiplier given the EU framework, so the integration into multiple trade regimes, very important, and acts as a force multiplier in its bilateral relation with Finland.
Yes, Dr. William, also the Finland President Alexander Stubb met with the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi today in the Al-Ittihadiyya Palace, and they discussed bilateral relations and regional developments and boosting consultations and regional international issues. How do you see this important meeting boosting the Egyptian-Finland relations that were established 145 years ago?
Let me start the trade export, and on the other side, of course, there is a lot of collaboration between the two sides, and Finnish investments to be attracted to Egyptian market. I guess it's a very important point which is discussed, of course, between both sides today. It's moving beyond the general incentive toward targeted and sector-specific strategy. As we see regulatory stability and transparency, and investors for around the world prioritize the predictability and license procedures and reduce, of course, the bureaucratic. So it's essential to Egypt position itself as investment distance. On the other side, Egypt tries to offer mechanisms for bilateral agreement and cooperation with European Union as whole, and it's part of the main pillar which is discussed, of course, and covered today. And the very important point is the special economic zone, position zones like Suez Canal Economic Zone as a hub for Finland industrial and logistical investments. Of course, given the escalation, geopolitical escalation in the region, also it's a very important and have a good impact on the economic stability and economic resilience in Egypt. And the green investment investment, which of course part of the discussion in sustainability aligned investment with ESG standards, of course, will be attractive for both sides.
Yes, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Monica William, International Relations Expert and Professor of Economics and Political Science. We're looking forward for the important meeting that is going to take place between President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the President of Finland, Alexander Stubb.